Hey, welcome to Tabletop Skirmish Games. I'm Lee, and in this video we'll be taking a look at the brand new reveal for Dungeon Bowl that was shown in the Warhammer Day preview. Today's Warhammer Day preview was really great. So many awesome products across a wide range of games, so I think it's pretty much got everyone covered. And so I've done a separate video on that where I did a roundup of the day, going through everything quite quickly. But I thought it'd be fun to spend a bit more time on Dungeon Bowl, because this looks awesome, really interesting looking game, and I thought we could dive a little bit deeper and look at the article from the Warhammer community site to find out more. I've never actually heard of Dungeon Bowl, so I was really keen to learn more about this once I saw it in the preview, and really didn't expect this at all. It kind of came out of nowhere, but here we are at the Warhammer community site, 30th of October, where we've got an article telling us that Dungeon Bowl is back and it's bloodier than ever. So let's get started and watch the video that they've published, not just in the article, but in today's preview as well. I'll put a link in the description below so you can go and check out this article if you want to listen to everything that's included in the video. There's quite a lot of fluff in the build-up to it, but if you don't know what Dungeon Bowl is, it was originally out a long time ago and now it's back, and it says in the article that Blood Bowl is played in, Dungeon Bowl is Blood Bowl, but played in cavernous winding dungeons arranged by the 8 colleges of magic, and the wizards put mixed teams together for their own amusement and make the rules and magical traps as chaotic as possible for maximum carnage. So that sounds pretty good, but I really like the miniatures that are involved in this. The board looked crazy, but let's have a look at those miniatures and all the contents of the box now. And here we're getting some Skaven, which is really great. These look like little teleport devices. So strange, really. It looks completely different to regular Blood Bowl. We've got these tiles that go together, laying out like almost like a dungeon crawl running through. It's got a book, which looks to be in the same style as the other Blood Bowl books, which is great, and all these little scatter terrain pieces. The original dice are in there as well, and so you're going to get the cheat sheets that you get with the Blood Bowl game as well. But all up, this just looks really interesting. So let's have a look at the pictures now, and we can take a bit more time looking at them. And here's the box art, and this looks great, really in keeping with the current edition of Blood Bowl. And I recently just got that new edition, a month ago, and did an unboxing video on the channel. And at the minute, I'm painting the Necromantic Horrors, so can't wait to get those finished for tomorrow. But yeah, great looking box. I love the art style they've gone with Blood Bowl, and it's great to see that continuing with this as well. Here's all the contents of the box, and it says in the article that players have to explore the dungeon and rummage through treasure chests until they find the ball, and then once one of the teams has it, they only need to score 1 touchdown to win the game. But it's not as easy as it sounds. So I don't know where the touchdown is, how you score it, or anything like that. I guess you have to work your way through all these corridors. Maybe the squares on the far left and the far right there are where the touchdowns occur. And I guess you can arrange the layout of this differently for each match to coincide with whichever school you're playing in, or college you're playing in. So if there's 8 colleges, I'm hoping in the book it will have 8 different layouts for the terrain tiles. So that would be really fun, and then you really will get the feel that you are travelling from different place to place to play each game. So that's a really nice touch if they do that. And these tiles look great. You can never have enough dungeon tiles, especially if you play role-playing games like Dungeons and Dragons or any other kind of games where these would come in handy. So I think that's nice. You can use it in different games. Also, those chests I think could be quite useful, and I really like those teleport devices as well. I think they could have some uses. So interesting to see that the measuring device is the same, the scatter template, all those. You've even got dugouts. So it says as well that the rules are going to be the same as regular Blood Bowl. So once you've learned those, you'd be able to just apply it here with a few differences and a few different rules to take into account. You are actually playing in a dungeon. Let's have a look at the teams next. And the first team they showed us was the College of Fire team. And it says in the article that every team is handpicked by a wizard from one of the 8 colleges. So you'll see all manner of races and positions playing for both sides. There's no pitch, no line of scrimmage, and few rules. You will find loads of portals, however, as well as tricksy traps and challenges, and there might even be a dragon. So that sounds crazy, but here's one of the teams then, the College of Fire, and this is made up of the ogres. You've got 2 ogres there, you've got dwarves and noblars, so that's really great. So a real mixed team, and I'm really liking this idea. I don't know if you could use this for 7s, would it work? I don't know, I haven't played 7s yet, so I'm not sure about that. If you have, or if you've played Dungeon Ball before, is there any crossover with the teams? Can you do that? It'd be great to know, so please let me know in the comments below. But there's the first team, that's the College of Fire. And we've got the second team here, the College of Shadow. And so this is going to consist of, again, looks like, what, 7 miniatures here? So the first one had, what was that, 6, 7, 8, 9 miniatures in the first team. But this one's only going to have 7. And we've got Skaven and Dark Elves. So a good mix again. Might be nice to put 3 different races in there. I think that would have been quite cool. But to be fair, this looks awesome. I mean, you've got 4 Skaven and 3 Dark Elves. I think they look great. And again, it would be good if you could take these into the 7s arena as well and play that. That'd be really fun. But the idea with these is they're fast, a bit more sneaky, whereas the previous team are a bit tougher and are probably going to be a lot more difficult to get past in those corridors of the dungeon. So a good mix up and a good pairing as well to take each other on. So really liking that. So the board is definitely different from the original, and you're going to get these little 3D components like the chests and portals as well, and they're included. And I'm hoping that these portals, if you flip them over, they're going to look a little bit different on the back, or if not, you could just paint them as if they're closed. So it'd be good to have the portals closed on one side, open on the other. And I think that'd be fun to use in different games as well, and add that feature to some of our own homegrown rules. I think would be good in some games. So I'm liking the idea of using these little pieces for those as well. But the portal tiles, I really like those. I think they look really good. Got the runes going around, it looks like, or maybe that's the emblems of each of the colleges. There's 8 altogether, so that would make sense if that's the case. So I really like these little portals, so that's really good. We're also told in the article that if we want to, we can put our existing teams together in new ways so we can get more out of our regular Blood Bowl games. So that's really fun. So if you've got teams already, you can put them in here and potentially mix them up. So I hope there's some different rules for that included in the book that comes with this, and we don't have to buy another book. I hope it's all in that book where we can make some teams up from the existing Blood Bowl teams. That'd be really great. But it does say that it's a good way to learn the rules of Blood Bowl as well, as it's the same, and it's got this great narrative setting, some classic fantasy elements and manic fun, and an immersive adventure game as well. So really looking forward to giving this a shot. I think this is definitely the sort of game I would like to play, and yeah, it looks really interesting. Definitely not something I would have ever imagined, and again, I've never heard of Dungeon Bowl, so I couldn't really picture it, but it'd be great to find out more as the articles are published on the Warhammer community site. And the final thing it tells us is that everything in the box is all you need to play the game. So it's got everything in there, all in one place, and then it says there's literally loads of available teams and players to grow your collection in a variety of different directions. So yeah, I really hope that that book has got all the information we need to use the existing teams in the game as well. So there we go. No date though, so we don't know when this is out yet. I can't wait to find out when it's going to be released. I'm hoping Warcry comes out first though. That was my big pick from the previews that were shown today. So I'm really hoping Blood Bowl before, not Blood Bowl, Warcry before Christmas, and then this shortly after. I think that would be awesome. If you've played Dungeon Bowl before, I'd love to know what you think about it, and also this new edition. And do you like the layout, the tiles here? Can you imagine that playing really well? So yeah, join in the comment section below. That'd be great. And if you've never played it before or never heard about it like me, let me know what you think about it too. But for now, thanks so much for watching. Please like if you like it, subscribe for more videos like this, and don't forget to hit the notification bell to join me next time on Tabletop Skirmish Games. If you like this kind of content and would like to support the channel, then please check out my Patreon page, and thanks to everyone who's joined so far. It's really awesome. We hang out on Discord, talk about the hobby, share ideas and help each other out, and you'll get some perks there that you're not going to find anywhere else. So I'll put a link in the description, and it'd be great to see you there.